Now streaming live, Full Velocity TV begins now.
Large and in charge, and I can say home sweet home after what was a productive, very productive Full Velocity TV Summit here, done here through the winter months. I have returned home, but we are back here live on Full Velocity TV. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rossburg, Ohio, the Eldora Speedway, hanging out with the guys over at DirtSeries.com. Great league. We broadcast here a lot every Monday and Thursday evening. We're out here tonight with the championship night for the Randomizer Challenge Series. We were supposed to do this 1 week ago, but unfortunately iRacing had different ideas for us, and they kind of scrambled there late, had to postpone this race by 1 week. So we're back here tonight at Eldora Speedway in the Randomizer Challenge. Street stocks on the docket here tonight, and we are going to have a lot of fun with the guys over here at DirtSeries.com. Welcome aboard, everybody, tonight here live on Full Velocity TV. We're live on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch TV. Phil LaCasse here, along with my broadcast partner, my partner in crime, and finally, we're kind of split after a week together. My buddy, Mr. Too Tall Todd, staying on the controls here alongside this evening. And Todd, after a very productive, or I can say non-productive week in some sectors of the world, we split company, but we got a lot of great ideas coming up and a lot of things to work on. But first off, we get the Randomizer Challenge here with DirtSeries.com. How the heck you doing? You ready to go for a good night?
Oh, I've been locked and loaded for a fantastic night here tonight, Eldora Speedway. This is something I circled on my calendar last week, and we did not get the chance to race it due to the fact of iRacing making some updates and some issues had to be ironed out. Some issues had to be ironed out, so it has to be known out there that iRacing had some issues. So we had to postpone 1 week. Phil, I was on the microphone; they could hear me, but you couldn't. So we were looking around at Eldora to see what was going to happen. As these guys looks like they're getting ready for a qualifying effort here, the Randomizer Challenge. This is going to conclude the Randomizer Challenge series. I hear rumblings and grumblings. Dirt Series, another one may be coming, but with more high-powered cars and some different pizzazz here in upcoming weeks.
This is a really cool series, really cool concept, randomizer, because it's all totally is random. They said this race was supposed to be run last week. They did a random, draw to figure out what mod of car, if it was a Legends cars to a street stock to a limited late model to a 305 sprint car. whatever else is out there to run. That was all part. They spin the wheel. It landed on the street stocks and the track selections this week. It landed us to Eldora here. Well, last week, but we're here, of course, tonight with the postponement. But the first of what is going to be a very, very busy night for us here live on Full Velocity TV. Not only here with the Randomizer Challenge, but we also got DirtSeries.com giving us the Renegade Raceway Promotions Modified Series Champion, or Pro Late Model Series Championship. That's going to be run here later on tonight, about 10:15 Eastern Time. We'll be back here on the airwaves with that, so it's going to be a full night. So you guys out there watching us through Facebook and YouTube and Twitch TV, beware. We're going to be out there all night long, throwing links up in your face, and we're going to be at it all night long, having a great time out here with the guys over at DirtSeries.com. They have clicked over into qualifying, something we usually don't cover over here. It's kind of scattered around. We really don't have a chance to catch all the cars going out there, but so far, track looks to be in terrific shape so far early on in the evening. Quick time being set by our series champion. Guy was looking to go 6 for 6 this year, but lost the last time out. So a 4-time winner here this season. Car number 69 of Corey Whitworth. He's currently quick time with a 19.756. Second quickest is number 18 car of Joshua Ely. He's got a 19.906. So you're talking a tenth and a half there, Todd. Corey Whitworth, 4-time winner, heavy hitter here every week with the Randomizer Challenge. Once again, throwing his dominance up there. That is a hell of a time with a 19.756. That is screaming around Eldora this evening.
It definitely is screaming, but we're going to try to get down trackside for the playing of our national anthem as everything is going rather quickly here at Eldora Speedway. So we're going to send it to John Tuffy Stardust for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, back here at the Eldora Speedway National Anthem, getting us started. Heat race number 1 about to pull the racetrack for the Randomizer Challenge here at Eldora. Here's the way they're going to come to post. On the pole will be car number 19. That is Jared Winholtz with the number 83 of Josh Smith alongside. In the second row, we find car number 15. That is George Fehrenbacher with the 105 car of Jamie Reed on the outside. In row number 3, quick qualifier tonight, car number 69 of Corey Whitworth, the number 46 car of Bailey Hip alongside. And shotgun here for row number 1, race number 1. Car number 88, that is Logan Cumbie. So there you have it, your 7-car field. A lot of heavy hitters here in this one there, Todd. We got, let's forget the distance here tonight. 12 laps of distance here in these heat races. Going to take the top 3 out of the feature event. Top 5 inverted here through qualifying. We're locked and loaded here for what is going to be a very, very busy and fast night of Full Velocity TV out in the street stocks that we do a lot of, and by far and away my favorite race car to do out here in the yard racing simulation. iRacing.com, pace car going to make its hard left-hand turn to pit road for the first time. We're Green Flag Racing in Roxburgh, Ohio.
Is out and they charge down into turn number 1. The number 19 of Winholtz is leading the charge here, but the 83 of Josh Smith battling on the outside. That's the preferred group around Eldora as the track wears out. That's where you're going to want to be, is Josh Smith up on the top shelf for the Speedway. In the middle is the number 19 machine of Jared Winholtz. The 15 way down on the bottom, that's Fettenbacher, and that number 15 machine. So the 105 right there into the mix too. That's Jamie Reed. Reed up to the top shelf of the Speedway. He gets up alongside of Winholtz.
Sure does. You got Jamie Reed up there, bearing Winholtz there for that second spot, chasing Josh Smith for the race lead. Fehrenbacher still digging down in that low side as well. Corey Whitworth trying to split the difference up to the middle. He's in the 69 car running in that fifth spot, but through 1 and 2 here as we put 3 laps up to the board. Josh Smith now with the race lead, but he is under fire. Here comes that white 105 and Jamie Reed to the low side. Going to look for the lead in 3.
Jamie Reed right there. Here comes Bailey Hip knocking at the 105 of Jamie Reed's door. Coming down the front straightaway here is still the 83 of Josh Smith with the lead. The 105 running in that second spot. That's Jamie Reed. We still have 9 laps remaining. You're seeing him tag that wall. They're up against that cushion. Josh Smith trying to hold on to the top spot here at heat race number 1 down into turn number 3. It is still Josh Smith as he tags the wall again. Jamie Reed, you can see the momentum that the 105 gets on the 83 after he tags that wall. But Josh Smith still able to hold on.
He sure is. You can see street stocks, they say it usually going to be top lane of the racetrack, and you see everybody up there just about up high. The only car down low right now we find is that 69 of Corey Whitworth, trying to find something there to work at the bottom lane of the racetrack. He's going to go all the way to the extreme bottom looking for grip down there. Going to slide on back as Fehrenbacher going to be able to get around him from position number 5. Up front, it is still all Josh Smith, but look at Jamie Reed. He's going to try his hand down low. There's just no grip down there on the racetrack, and that's something we see very typically here at Eldora. It is so tough to pass down low, but Reed's getting after it. He's going to stick it down low through 1 and 2. He may complete the pass in the 3. Slide job, give Jamie Reed the lead. They're 3 wide for second on back.
Yeah, 3 wide now for the lead. To the 15 down on the bottom side, trying to make something happen. Bailey Hip to the lead in the 46 machine. So he got around the 105 of Jamie Reed after that slider that he pulled on Josh Smith. Smith now dropping like a rock through the field. The number 15 now slides up in front of Smith. That is the 15 of Frettenbacher in that number 15 machine. So the 83 now of Josh Smith down to the bottom side once again. Will he pull a slider of his own? As we have a handful of laps remaining.
We certainly do, and that racing with the 15 of the 83 is for the transfer. Josh going to drop back now to the hands of Whitworth in the 69. They're going to make contact up against the wall. Here comes Winholtz, number 19. He's going to look to the bottom. Those guys are at it 3 wide at the back of the field outside the transfer spot, but they are digging for all they can. George Fehrenbacher right now, he holds on to 3rd. He has that coveted spot. He's got 5 car lengths between that very ferocious battle for 4th now. That's won by the 83 of Josh Smith. Whitworth is there in the 69. Look at those guys still going at it side by side. We're going to be 10 laps in next time around. That's good racing for 4th, but the only problem is, Todd, that transfer position, it's way up ahead, that 15 car.
Yeah, it's going to be different. There's Corey Whitworth now in that 4th position, trying to get to the final transfer spot there. And he's been accustomed to winning quite a few races here on full velocity as of late. But Fettenbacher in that number 3 machine, or the number 15 machine, is currently running that 3rd spot. They flash by that start finish line, popsicle sticks up in the air. For the number 46 of Bailey Hip, the 105 of Jamie Reed running in that 2nd spot as they come down the back straightaway.
Yeah, look at that down the back chute. Bailey Hip going to lead that number 105 of Jamie Reed. Fehrenbacher in for 3 this time around. White flag going to come out to the Speedway. One more trip around the half mile here at Rossburg, Ohio for car 46 of Bailey Hip. He keeps it up to the top lane of the racetrack. No place for the 105 to stick it, as he may have to look to the low side, down the back chute for the final time into turn number 3. Reed may set up for a slider up low, down low here through 4. He's going to look at it. Not going to find that grip there off the corner. Give race number 1 to Bailey Hips, number 46. Jamie Reed going to be in for 2nd. George Fehrenbacher going to take that final transfer spot home 3rd. Corey Whitworth in for 4th. And Josh Smith going to run at your top 5 there for heat race number 1. That was really good. I think these other 3 heat races ahead, Todd, are going to be equally as good. Heat race number 2 about to the racetrack. 6 cars on the call. Here's Todd with your lineup.
Yeah, heat race number 2 about ready to get underway. Starting on the pole, driving the number 24. That is Earl Clements. His dance front of the outside, driving the 27. That's Mike Bennigan. Inside row number 2, starting in that 3rd starting position. That's a double knot 2 of Dylan Thomas. Dylan Thomas in the 002. And outside of him is the number 23. That's Trevor Baker. Inside row number 3, starting in that 5th starting position, driving the number 18. That's Josh Ely. And his dancing partner to the outside, that's AJ Sideways. That's AJ Cruz aboard the number 13.
That is a good 6-car field right there. Your quick qualifier here is starting 5th in car number 18. Joshua Ely, who put the 2nd fastest time out there in time trials tonight. But that top 5 invert, that makes you really have to dig for it here come race time, and he's going to have to transfer out of that, 5th position if he's going to make it into the A main to the top 3. He's going to have to do some work, but you got guys like Earl Clements, the veteran, going to start on the pole. Mike Vanagon alongside aboard the 27. Dylan Thomas, we have seen one great here. Trevor Baker's 23 car, that's a street stock veteran outside the front row. Ely, AJ Cruz, that is a stacked 6-car field. 12 laps going to be the distance. This time around, it looks like out of turn number 4. We're going to see that iRacing.com pace car dive its way for cover here onto pit road, and that's going to put us loose here for 12 more laps around the Eldora Speedway. Street stock racing action with DirtSeries.com. Randomizer Challenge Championship night. We pay the hardware, the points out in a big way over here at Dirt Series tonight with the Randomizer. Later on this evening, the Renegade Pro Late Model Series takes to the Speedway here at Lanier. So 2 championships to crown off Full Velocity TV this evening. We're in heat race number 2. Green flag to the Speedway. Earl Clements going to lead the field with Mike Vanagon into turn 1.
Yeah, Vanagon drops to the outside. 4 wide through the corner. Holy cow. Down the back straightaway. Something has to give, and it does. The 18 and the 002 back out of a 3 wide. Once again, the 18 down on the bottom side there. Earl Clements side by side. He's the meat between the sandwich and that Red Dead Redemption sponsored machine. So Earl Clements right now dropping through the field, backs out of it just a tad bit. Running into that 4th spot. So Earl Clements right now in 4th in the 24. The 18 keeps disappearing there, doing his best job of a disappearing act there, Phil. And the number 18, that's Josh Ely. Ely right now holding on to that 3rd spot.
Yeah, he's got that little blinky blink going on, but he has found his way up to the 3rd spot. Mike Vanagon going to take the lead here in heat race number 2. Aboard car 27, Trevor Baker currently running 2nd. Then you have that number 18 car, 2nd quick time here tonight in time in qualifying. Joshua Ely down to a low side now. He's going to look underneath Trevor Baker, maybe pull the slider there off the corner. Does not have that grip there. They're going to stay side by side. Mike Vanagon trying to drive away from all these guys. Look at the 18 come up the hill. He goes out of the picture. Comes back, Trevor Baker's got him. That blinky's going to be a little bit annoying out there for some of these guys behind, like I say, Earl Clements there, that 24 car. Guys like Dylan Thomas, double knot 2 out there running in 5th. You know that car ahead there, the 18 is fast, but you kind of feel helpless, Todd, when they start to disappear on you. Not really much you can do as Baker's into the outside wall off of 2, trying to make room to maybe make a run on Vanagon down the back chute.
Yeah, Trevor Baker all over the 27 machine, now dives down to the bottom, slide job through the corner. 23 slides up in front of the 27. Oh, I don't know. The 27 got dirty there. Mike Vanagon there by the 23 of Trevor Baker. But now Baker gets dirtied of his own. The 18 pulls a slider. That's Josh Ely up in front of him. So great battle going on for the lead. Look who's coming back into the fray. Big old Earl Clements in the number 24 machine. Now back into the fray in that 4th spot. He's on the outside looking in. He's trying to get into those final 3 spots there to try to make it an A-main. Gives a little chaparoo to the number 27. Mike Vanagon letting him know that he's there.
Yeah, that's Earl there, that number 24, a favorite to us here at Full Velocity TV. One of the great guys out there, as a lot of these guys are. Earl does a lot for us here behind the scenes. We appreciate all he does. So anytime we see that Red Dead number 24 out there, I'm pulling for him. Currently running in that 4th spot, but all chasing our race leader, car number 18, Joshua Ely, leading the field over Trevor Baker. Vanagon right now running in 3rd, but Earl, he's right back there in the 24. He's all over tapping that back bumper. That's racing with a transfer spot. We're halfway home here. 8 down, Todd. We got 4 laps to go next time around. We're going to have to keep an eye on that race for that final transfer.
We're right there on the screen here for the final transfer. Like I said, Vanagon got the final transfer position. The 24 for Clements running in that 4th spot. 13 into the fray now. That's AJ Sideways Cruz in that number 13 machine. So he's right there waiting to pounce. The 27 of Vanagon touches the outside wall once again. 24 of Earl Clements dives down to the bottom side. Can't waste too much time on the bottom though, Phil, as you're going to slip back if you stay down there too much. The 24 Clements trying to gather a run together here. They're trying to chase down Vanagon down the back straightaway here in the turn number 3. As we're coming up on 2 to go.
2 to go this time around. We're going to see that popsicle stick come from that starter stand. Give it to Joshua Ely. 2 more trips around the half-mile Eldora Speedway. They work in a 1 and 2. He's got 5 car lengths there with Trevor Baker. Good gap between the 23 car and that race going on for 3rd between Vanagon and Earl Clements. And really tough to pass out here tonight, as I think we all knew when the street stocks at Eldora usually makes for a top lane kind of racetrack, and these guys can do all they can as they make some contact there. Earl into the side of the 27. They race for the final transfer spot. We have a white flag on the speedway. It looks like Ely's going to come to the checkered flag here over Trevor Baker. The drama to figure out here through 3 and 4 this final time is Who is going to be in that battle for the third spot off of 4? Checkered flag going to go to Ely. Baker going to be in for 2 in that race for third. Is that going to go to Earl Clements by just a skosh as him and Vanagon made contact? Even A.J. Cruz able to slide down to the 4th spot. So give Earl the top 3. He's going to race his way on into the A mains, send the rest of the field out into the B mains that are coming out here in a little bit. But that was exciting. Great job by Earl Clements there. Great job by our winner. Car number 18, Joshua Ely there, going to take down the winning heat number 2. And looks like Todd heat race number 3 about to roll to the racetrack. Another 6 cars being called.
Yeah, another 6 cars, heat race number 3, going to roll away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 75, that's Hayden Wooten in the 75 machine. Outside him is no stranger to the victory lane here in Full Velocity TV. That's the 86 of Derek Fedkenhauer. Fedkenhauer in the number 86. Inside row number 2, starting in that third starting position. Flying Full Velocity TV colors here tonight. That's a 04. That's fast Frank Gonzalez. His dance partner outside, driving the number 33. That's Torn Shirts. Shirts in the number 33 machine. And last row on the field, driving the number 22. Normally behind the wheel, the 199. That's Jameson Colbert. That's Big Country. And outside him is Corey Cook in the number 61.
So that's 6 really good cars. And we got that CNC Racing Design sponsored car number 22. I don't know what the story is down there, but I think somebody may have stolen Jameson's primary car here tonight. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on there. Is Colbridge now out there aboard car number 22 for heat race number 3. They're going to roll their way to 3 and 4 this time. We're going to go green flag racing next time. Hayden Wooten, 75. Derek Fedkenhauer, a veteran aboard car number 86, going to start on the outside. iRacing.com, pace car ducks for cover. We're going to put this field under green for 12 more circuits around. Heat race number 3. We're green at Eldora. Here comes Wooten. He's going to be the first into the corner, but Fedkenhauer with that preferred groove up high. He's got that whole shot move through 1 and 2.
Fedkenhauer up to the top shelf, the 33 Torn Shirts right there in the, I'm going to say right up there into the second spot already. Splitting the difference up through the middle is Torn Shirts. Side by side battle, 3 wide through the corner here on lap number 1. The 33 Torn Shirts wasting no time. He knows he has to go to battle with his teammate, 86 of Fedkenhauer there. Can't let Fedkenhauer get away. Fedkenhauer got that power down on the outside, going to lead down the back straightaway here to turn number 3.
At turn number 3, it's a good battle there. Fedkenhauer able to hold off Torn for the battle for the race lead. A pair of teammates up there racing for first and second. Third on the racetrack, we currently find that number 20 or the 22 car. That's Jameson Colbridge out there with 22. Big Country out there running third. Fast Frank Gonzalez, the 04, currently running fourth, but they're still battling for the lead amongst teammates up front. Fedkenhauer leading Shirts. Next time around, 4 laps up to the board.
Fedkenhauer and Shirts right there. The smooth colonel of Torn Shirts in the number 33 machine trying to get down to the bottom side here. Side by side battle. Slider on the 86 of Fedkenhauer. Oh, contact, man. Wasn't quite clear there. But those guys both able to gather it back up. Here comes Colbert down to the bottom side in that number 22 machine. Side by side here with the 33 of Torn Shirts. He tries to pull a slider of his own. Cannot make it work there off of turn number 4.
No, Big Country going to have to settle for that third spot down the front stretch. See if he can't hold off a challenge from behind from the 04 full velocity scheme there. Frank Gonzalez currently running fourth. Fedkenhauer able to hold on to the lead even as he bounces off the wall and has some contact from his teammate. Both sides of the race car getting a tap there, but we're going to be halfway home next time around. The 86 going to lead the 33 of Shirts. Colbridge now settling for the third spot. Gonzalez running fourth. Corey Cook is fifth, and Hayden Wooten are 6 cars out the racetrack. Our pole sitter now all the way back, relegated to that 6th spot, but racing up front, so far quiet. Fedkenhauer pulling away. The battle may be for second there between Shirts and Colbridge. If Jameson can run it down, he put a little gap there in that last lap around. So top 3 all strung out here as we're past halfway in heat race number 3.
Yeah, Colbert's got a tad bit loose there in the number 22 machine. Able to gather it back up, though, right there in front of the 04, Frank Gonzalez. Gonzalez right now running in that 4th spot. He's on the outside looking in the 22 machine, though. Jameson Colbert running in third. Meanwhile, up front, it is Derek Fedkenhauer leading it with 5 laps remaining. The number 33 of Torn Shirts running in that 2nd spot, looking to try to chase down his teammate from Midwest Racing Development, trying to pass him in that number 86 machine. They're coming down through turn number 3 here. As Fedkenhauer got a healthy advantage, probably 3 to 4 car lengths over the 33 of Torn Shirts as they go by the start-finish line. 4 to go.
4 laps remaining for car number 86 of Derek Fedkenhauer. Can he hold off his teammate Torn Shirts? Last time around, those guys really even at the line. Derek ran a 19.968 to Torn Shirts 19.995. So Derek a little bit quicker there, able to hold them off. But Torn is coming. He's right to the back bumper there. That interval there shows on the screen. Torn are going to look to the low side. Next time around, they're going to come with 2 to go, but we're going to start throwing sliders amongst teammates for the race lead. Here comes Derek Fedkenhauer back to the low side. They're side by side in a dead heat through turn 3.
Yeah, these guys know each other rather well. Torn shirts up on the top shelf for the Speedway. Fedkenhauer down the bottom off of turn number 4. Past the start finish line. Popsicle sticks in the air. 2 more trips around Eldora Speedway. Who's going to be here for heat race number 3? Torn Church right now starting to pull away from the 86 and Fedkenhauer down the back straightaway here to turn number 3. And on to turn number 4, we're going to have White Silk. White Silk in the air as they enter exit turn number 4, I should say. This is going to be the number 33 machine of Torn Shirts into turn 1 here for the final time.
Oh, and Torn going to make a little bit of contact through 1 and 2 with the wall. That may get Derek that last run here to make a run for the win here in turn 3 and 4 as they pounce to the corner. Torn lays that throttle pedal, keeps it all clean to the outside wall. He's going to have clear sailing. Give heat race number 3 to 33 car of Torn Shirts. Defend Derek Fedkenhauer in there for 2nd. Big Country Jamison Colbridge for 3rd. Give 4th to Frank Gonzalez and Corey Cook. Going to credit our 5 cars here in the top 5. Hayden Wooten going to roll in here 6th. So we are through heat race number 3. So I want to give a shout out to all you guys out there watching here. Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch TV. Like what we're doing. Share the link out there, guys. Let's get our viewership out there, especially on Facebook. We're out in the mid-20s right now. Like what we're doing, guys. Share our links out there to everybody and let everyone know. Street stock action going on right here tonight at the Eldora Speedway with DirtSeries.com with the best of the online sim broadcast business here live on Full Velocity TV. So get those likes and shares out. And how about a little bit of Stars donations, guys? Haven't asked for those in a while. Stars donations do a lot for us here. If you'd like to be a part of our team and help us out, Stars donations right there with those stars on Facebook Live. Heat race number 4 coming to the Speedway now. And here is how they're going to come to post. On the pole is going to be car number 199. That is going to be Eric Caskey with the number 3 car of Cody Connor on the outside. In the second row, we find car number 02 of Josh Blanchard with the 173 of Andy Jones on the outside. Dylan Petty going to roll from position number 5 tonight aboard car number 125. And shotgun on the field is scheduled to be car number 09 of Nick Harris. So there you have it. We got 6 more drivers out there looking for the top 3 spots. You want to avoid those B mains if you can at all possible. Do so. 9 drivers have done that. We're going to take 3 more out of our final transfer event here tonight through our heat racing action. Heat race number 4, and it's going to be 12 more action-packed laps. And we've got some new names out there, Todd, that we normally don't see out there for heat race number 4. Guys like Eric Caskey, Cody Connor. You know, I've never seen both of those before. Josh Blanchard, we've seen a little bit here recently. Guys like Andy Jones, we've seen really good. Dylan Petty going to be a rock in position number 5. This one could be pretty good, but a little bit of unknown for us. This one's going to be fun as we come to green.
Coming to green flag is out in the 199. Eric Caskey leads them down into turn number 1. The 02 machine of Josh Blanchard running in that second spot. Third right now is number 3 of Cody Connor. Connor's starting to slip back just a tad bit. Here comes Blanchard down to the bottom side. Here's side-by-side battle with the 199 of Eric. Eric right now on the top shelf for the Speedway. Blanchard down to the bottom here. So great battle going down the front straightaway here into turn number 1. Slider by Blanchard. Not going to be able to make it stick there as they come down the back straightaway.
Down the back chute there. They're going to dead heat. Blanchard down to the bottom. Caskey up high. That black number 199. That is Jameson's car. I wonder who messed up the scoring here tonight, put those number assignments out there, but Caskey's got the 99 rolling there in that second spot. Here comes the number 125 of Dylan Petty. He's got that thing rolling to the bottom side. Dylan qualified 4th here tonight in time trials. He started 5th here in heat race number 4. He's to the bottom of the 199. They're going to race for the second spot, chasing our race leader, Josh Blanchard. That's off of turn number 4.
Yeah, Petty's got a good machine underneath him in that 125 machine, able to pull up alongside the 199. Not able to do anything, though, in the middle groove. Back down to the bottom side. He's going to try to pull a slider here through the corner. Get up alongside of him here, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dylan Petty down to the bottom side, trying to slide up in front of the 199. Not going to be able to do so here off of turn number 4. Still has 8 laps remaining.
8 laps remaining here in heat race number 4. We work our way off the corner. Josh Blanchard and Dylan Petty going at it there. Blanchard of the 02 for the race lead as we're approaching halfway here in our final heat race. We got Caskey there for 2nd. Dylan Petty's in for 3rd. Little gap back till we find Cody Connor running in 4th. And Andy Jones, I expected him to be a contender here for a top 3 finish. He currently runs to 173 in that top 5. They're all right together. Single file, 1 through 5. It is tough to pass here. Good run so far for our race leader, car number 02 of Josh Blanchard, starting to open up a little bit. He's got 8 car lengths on the field as they head toward turn 1.
Yeah, fantastic looking view. There is the number 125 here coming down into the corner. Just looking at Dylan Petty here, zoomed up version than the 199 machine, right there running in that third spot. Ram Racing, a sponsor on that machine, as he's coming down through the corner. And he's highly contested there with the number 3 machine of Cody Connor. Connor on the outside looking in as of right now. Going to have to go to one of those B mains, so he's trying to make up the gap between himself and the 199. There's 5 laps remain.
5 laps do remain here at Eldora for our final heat race of the evening, heat race number 4. Josh Blanchard from position number 3, looking like he's going to try to coast this one home here to the last 5 laps of this one. The race is on for that second spot on back between the number 125 of Dylan Petty now up to second. Eric Caskey going to be dropped back to third. He may have to contend with Cody Connor's number 3 car for that final transfer. Of Blanchard leading Dylan Petty, who is starting to come through the field. He's chased that down to about 2 car lengths, and it is closing. Dylan Petty here, fastest driver here as far as qualifying goes in this race. Looks like he's going to have something to Blanchard here as next time around. We're 2 to go from the starter stand.
Yeah, going to be 2 to go with the 125. While Petty's really chased down the 02 machine of Josh Blanchard. Blanchard's been holding on to it, though. Here as we get ready to flash by the start-finish line off of turn number 4. So 2 laps remaining here for the 02 machine of Josh Blanchard. Blanchard trying to keep the 125 of Dylan Petty at bay. As like you said, Petty has closed it down to about a car length, almost half a car length there through quarters 1 and 2 down the back straightaway here. Almost going to see if he's going to be able to challenge him here through 3 and 4, or is he going to set him up for a slider as we're getting white flag off of turn number 4.
White flag on the speedway here. One more trip around for the 02 of Josh Blanchard. Can he hold off Dylan Petty? Can he hold on for that final transfer spot? Eric Caskey right now, the 199, holding off Connor there for position number 3. 3-car riding there, that red number 3 riding in third, but through 3 and 4 for the final time, it looks like it's going to be Josh Blanchard picking up the win here in heat race number 4. Dylan Petty going to run there for second in the 125. Give Eric Caskey third. Cody Connor fourth, and Andy Jones going to be relegated to a top 5 finish here in heat race number 4. He's going to have to go to one of our 2 B mains that are scheduled to come onto the racetrack next. B main's going to be 15 laps in distance, and by the looks of it, as I'm scrambling through here, looks like we're going to take, hold on here, Todd. We have it all here in the situation. Let me click around through here. Looks like we may be trimmed down to just 1 B main. 1 B main, 15 laps in distance. The top 12 are going to transfer onto the main event. We have 13 cars scheduled, so we're going to send only 1 home here tonight in Eldora. So 13 cars starting lineup for our B main. I want to throw it over to you for our starting lineup.
And now our starting lineup for the B main here, just getting cameras locked and loaded here for the B main. Starting on the pole, driving the number 69, that's Corey Whitworth, his dancing partner to the outside. Driving the number 13 machine, that's AJ Sideways, AJ Cruz aboard the number 13. Inside row number 2, starting in that third starting position, driving the 04, that's Fast. Frank Gonzalez in the 04, Machine Gonzalez in the 04. Rolling off in that 4th position, that's the 3 of Cody Connor. Connor in the number 3. Inside row number 3, starting in the 5th starting position, driving the number 83, that full velocity sponsor machine, that's Josh Smith. And his dance partner to the outside, driving the 27, that's Mike Vanagan. Vanagan aboard the number 27. Rolling off in that 7th position, driving the 61, that's Corey Cookie in the number 61. Outside of him will be the 173, starting 8th, that's Andy Jones. Jared Whitholtz in the number 19 rolls off. 10th is going to be the double knot 2 of Dylan Thomas. Rolling off 11th is the number 75, that's Hayden Wooten, and outside of him is Nick Harris. Logan Crumby in the number 88 not making the call here tonight, so we will have 12 cars starting this B main here, Phil. So it looks like Logan Crumby not going to advance to the A main. We're going to take all these cars to the A main feature here. So 15 laps, we're just going to decide where they're going to start here in the A main.
Absolutely right. They're going to have 15 laps to do it, and this may just determine starting position. Of course, we know whoever's going to win is going to start 13th in the A main, so that may be a pretty good starting spot for these guys, but it's going to be 15 laps in distance. You look up front, you got a lot of heavy hitters here in the B main, which I guess is a little bit stress-free now. You got our series champion, the 69 of Corey Whitworth with AJ Cruz, Frank Gonzalez, Cody Connor, Josh Smith, Mike Danning in our top 3 rows. Off of 4, we got green flag in hand. We're on the field. B main action underway here in Eldora.
Diving down in the corner, 69, Corey Whitworth takes the lead. He takes the helm over the number 13 of AJ Cruz. Here comes the 04, Frank Gonzalez. 3 wide battle there for the third spot. Josh Smith way down on the bottom side. Hub sucking it down there. Trying to make a slider work on the 04. Fast Frank Gonzalez. Gonzalez right now slipping back through the field. A little bit of contact between the 83 and the 04 machine. Here comes Vanagon to the top shelf of the Speedway. He's making his presence known.
He certainly is. That is a good gaggle of race cars right there, racing for third on back. And you get the 83 there, Smith, the 04, Gonzalez, that white car trying to work its way through the middle. Vanagon's 27, stuck up high, as I think he just kind of warped off the screen. The 3 car, Cody Connor right there as well. Those guys all going at it, but look up front. Look at the gap that the 69 of Corey Whitworth has opened up already. It's close to a second and a half. Over sideways, AJ Cruz of the 13. Smith there for third. Connor is fourth. Frank Gonzalez running at your top 5 now, but look at that gap. The 69 want to hoist the trophy here tonight, Todd. He wants to hoist it down there in victory lane. Very strong through the B main. He's going to have 12 very fast race cars. He's going to chase down to the feature event, but he's still got 10 more laps remaining through the B to get through clean. As this time around, we'll put lap 5 up to the board.
Not able to make it through his heat race, going to be made almost unheard of for Corey Whitworth in that 69 machine. So if he can hang on to the top spot, he's going to start in that 13th position there, Phil. So we're going to be rather interested to see if he's going to be able to climb and scratch and claw his way up to the top spot. This is going to be rather difficult. The closer we get to the A feature here for these guys, track going to start wearing out even more. So you're going to see a lot of sliders being thrown. AJ Cruz right now holding on to that second spot. Third is Cody Connor there in the number 3 machine. Here comes Josh Smith diving back down to the bottom side. He's trying to make something happen in that full velocity sponsor machine, but still holding on to 4th.
Sure is. And I got back here, I'm watching the 19 car of Jared Windholz start to run down to the bottom of the racetrack, and he's almost feeling where he can put it and where he can make the car slide back up the track. And that'd be a bad idea right now. So we're out there racing in the B main, but usually a B main means we race for our lives to advance into the feature. Well, we're taking 12. We had 12 cars start, so we're all going to go into the feature event here tonight. So these guys out there, maybe just getting a little bit of experience out there in traffic, maybe trying some new things. But the only problem, as you said, we're starting to wear the racetrack a little bit out. We know the outside is going to be tore up. That's where they are all night long. But is there any preconceived scenario where we may see the low side of the racetrack become competitive at all? Or is that just a null point here when we come to Eldora, that the inside lane usually not going to find a whole lot of speed down there?
Going to find a whole lot of speed down on the bottom side. You're going to have to pull sliders in order to make a pass here this evening. As the track is top line dominant here, unfortunately, at Eldora Speedway. Not like that in real life, as it seems to be just a tad bit broken here is Eldora, but the cushion is up there on the top side of the Speedway. So hopefully we can get some racing down on the bottom side, some sliders pulling there, Phil. It's not going to lack for racing here, I'm going to tell you that. You're going to see a lot of sliders pulled here in the later portions of that A main.
I think you're absolutely right. It's always tough to pass out here, and I'm hoping iRacing will take another look at this racetrack, because Eldora, one of my absolute favorites. I'd like to see the inside lane kind of come out and be a factor here once again, so hopefully they take a long look at this. We got a good 3-wide race going on back here, Todd. For that second spot on back is now caution going to come to the Speedway. The first caution we have seen all night in Eldora. Just happened there was good racing going on between the 83 of Smith, the 3 car of Cody Connor, AJ Cruz, number 13 there as well. But Corey Whitworth now having a 4.5-second lead evaporate. We're under caution for the first time here tonight in Eldora. And I know, Todd, you've been quick at this. I got an education all last week of how fast you get through replay. So real quick, show us what happened. Why are we under yellow?
I'm not sure if this was afterwards or what. I think the yellow flag came out before this, Phil, but I did catch this live on the screen. As Josh Smith tried to pull a slider there in the number 13 of AJ Cruz, and up and over goes Josh Smith. Just a lazy roll for the 83 of Josh Smith. So I'm not sure if that's what brought out our initial yellow flag. I believe it was already flying there, Phil. But that was a pretty damaging incident for that 83 machine.
And I also saw the 3 car of Cody Connor may have gone around too, so there may be something back to the story back there as well. So you get a chance to go back and take a quick look at that, maybe see if something kind of happened there. But I do know Corey Connor went around. I know Josh Smith went over, and I see guys like Jared Windholz and Dylan Thomas now running up to the top 5. So thinking something definitely went amiss there, even something back there with Corey Cook and Nick Harris. I believe they got by clean, but I'm not so sure. They run to the back of the field. You got the cameras down there, Todd. Is there more to the story or nothing more to see? You're the guy with the command.
Well, nothing there with Nick Harris. I'm going to tell you that Josh Smith, the 3, the 27, those guys were all involved with one another. But I'm almost willing to bet, though, it was the 61 of Corey Cook that something went amiss there. Not going to have time to get back through even more through the replay like I would like to, as these guys are restacked and repacked. Going to get ready to go back to green flag racing, and we're going to get white flag and the green flag at the same time as they get ready to come off of turn number 4. It's going to be the 69 of Corey Whitworth. We're going to ride with him, or ride right alongside him and see what happens. Green flag back in the air, white flag also in the air as Corey Whitworth leads them down into turn 1 for the final time. The 13 machine of AJ Cruz running in second. Jared Woodholtz running in third. Here comes Josh Smith in the number 83 machine trying to make something happen. Guys up on the wall here. You can tell it's the final lap. Off of turn number 4, picking up B-Main. The B-Main win. The number 69 of Corey Whitworth. Jared Woodholtz going to win it down into turn here, just barely nipping AJ Cruz at the line. So I'm going to say second there for AJ Cruz. Josh Smith going to finish up 4th.
Absolutely right. That was a good race there, but nobody more dominant than car 69 of Corey Whitworth. We'll have to keep an eye on him through our 40-lap feature event here for these guys. But we're about to make it here into our 40-lap feature event. We have a little bit of a brief warm-up here, a couple of seconds or so. Before we do that, we're going to take a quick break here. Get all reset here on Live on Full Velocity TV from Eldora. We'll be right back. Check out CNC Racing Designs. Great commercial blow for those guys there, and a couple more on tap. So stay tuned. We'll be right back here live. More Full Velocity TV. CNC Racing Designs, your one-stop shop for an all-new customized iRacing wrap from the best in the business. It don't matter if it's for getting there on the asphalt or where the real men play, down in the dirt. CNC Racing Designs has you covered. Anything from street stocks to sprint cars, stock cars to off-road trucks, custom logos, or just a sweet new sexy ride. Look no further than CNC Racing Designs. Be the best in show while winning all the dough. CNC Racing Designs. Hell yeah.
Green flag. Everybody. Going to be a wreck behind you. Going to be a wreck behind you. So I don't know what to do. Somebody put oil down. We're hurting the fence. Are they flagging it? Flag. White flag. Clear. Click. Man, this is it. Check the flag.
CNC Racing Designs, your one-stop shop for an all-new customized iRacing wrap from the best in the business. It don't matter if it's for getting there on the asphalt or where the real men play, down in the dirt. CNC Racing Designs has you covered. Anything from street stocks to sprint cars, stock cars to off-road trucks, custom logos, or just a sweet new sexy ride. Look no further than CNC Racing Designs. Be the best in show while winning all the dough. CNC Racing Designs. Hell yeah.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I know things no one knows.
Evil One Graphics specializes in iRacing wraps, promo ads, and banners for all your sim racing needs. From a new custom look on the track to a new look for your site, E1G is your place. Want to promote a special event or series for your league? E1G can make that custom promo ad you're looking for. With attention to high detail, great service, and reasonable prices, E1G is here to serve you. Evil One Graphics, they're not only good, they're evil.
Welcome back to Full Velocity TV, presented tonight by the guys at DirtSeries.com. A great league. Look these guys up. The Randomizer Challenge, the Indoor Nationals currently going on at the Chili Bowl. You can sign up for that now. Register DirtSeries.com. That is Dirt-Series.com, or look them up on Facebook at number 4 Dirt Series. 4 Dirt Series, how you find Josh Smith, all the gang over here. Also going to thank our sponsors, CNC Racing Designs. Also going to thank Brendan Spadafora from SpadaforaFirearms.com. Check out his great website, SpadaforaFirearms.com, of course, for all your make and model needs of your weapons. Or also going to thank the guys over at Evil One Graphics and iRacingIFlag.com. Great partners to us here live on Full Velocity TV. The field is rolling on the racetrack here for a 40-lap feature event. So what do you say we dive into tonight's starting lineup?
And now tonight's starting lineup, Eldora Speedway Randomizer Challenge season finale here over at Dirt-Series.com. Starting on the pole, driving the number 46, that's Bailey Hipp. It's this brother outside, driving the number 18, that's Josh Ely.
Number 2 has got the 33 of Torrin Shirts with the 02 of Josh Blanchard.
Row number 3 is going to roll away with Jamie Reed in the 105 and Trevor Baker. It's going to be Derek Fettenauer, Dylan Petty, George Fettenbacher, Earl Clements, Jamison Colbridge, Eric Casque, Corey Whitworth, Jared Whitholtz, AJ Cruz, Josh Smith, Dylan Thomas, Frank Gonzalez, Mike Vanagan, Corey Connor, Corey Cook, Andy Jones, Nick Harris, and Hayden Wooten. That is your field here. 24 cars, green flag in the end. We're racing already. We're down the back straightaway into turn number 3. It's Bailey Hipp leading the charge with the 33 of Torrin Church down to the bottom side.
Torrin going to look down low for the first time for the lead, but yellow flag right away here as we complete lap number 1 going on to the racetrack. Yellow, yellow, yellow for the first time in our 40-lap feature event here at Eldora, and tough to see out of the gate where this one may have happened. Well, this might go back to the 22 car of Jamison Colbridge. AJ Cruz may have also got a piece of this on aboard car number 13, so that guy down there pushing those buttons he showed me all last week is very quick at the replay. So, Todd, what do you got there, bud? Show us the replay.
I already showed it a couple of different angles here. Riding with Mr. Jamison Colbridge here. The 22 machine down to the bottom side, and the 86 of Fetkenauer was already loose. Colbridge, an innocent bystander, so was the 13 machine. The 69 of Corey Whitworth involved. The 002 machine also involved in that one, Phil.
Yeah, right. That's unfortunate for those guys. The lucky part is it's early on in the going here for the opening lap, so they'll have the entire night to rally on back through. It's a quick 40-lap feature here. They're going to restart outside the top 20s. I think we're looking to go back to green flag racing maybe next time around with Bailey Hipp leading Torrin Church, Josh Ely, Josh Blanchard, Jamie Reed. That's your current top 5. Trevor Baker, Dylan Petty, Earl Clements, Derek Fetkenauer, George Fehrenbacher. That is your current top 10 out there running on the racetrack. I believe next time around here we're going to see the iRacing.com pace car make a dive on toward pit road. Going to be tough to pass here tonight. Street stock racing at Eldora is the way we're closing out the season here. A quick 6-race schedule for DirtSeries.com's Randomizer Challenge. We got 4 more races left here for the Mondays and Thursdays with the Chili Bowl Indoor National 2nd annual event for these guys doing that. So that's going to be a great time. Be back here live Thursday night for that here at DirtSeries.com. But we're back to green flag racing at Eldora. Lap number 4. Bailey Hipp going to lead the field, but look down low. Here comes Josh Ely. He's going to look for the lead for the first time down low off of 2.
Yeah, it was 3 wide there through 1 and 2, but the 33 Torn Shirts and Motors on to the lead here, taking away from Bailey Hipp in the 46 machine. Number 18 running in the 2nd spot. That's Josh Ely, their 3rd spot, I should say. As Blanchard now taking advantage of that one. As 18 now stuck in the middle. The 105 with Jamie Reed down on the bottom side. Here comes the 24 of Earl Clements. Clements right now up to that 7th spot. More contact made to 23 around, I think, of, Trevor Baker, the 23 of Baker around, and I think Clements got involved in that one, Phil. More bad luck for the 24.
Absolutely right, and those guys just running out of room. It is just so tough to pass at Eldora, and you'll see that here live on the screen with the replay. Baker coming around. Earl got a piece of that one as well with 24 car, and it was a gaggle of race cars. It was sheer carnage back there, Todd. So take us through it. I know you're probably back there only rolling through it already.
Definitely rolling through it already, as it looked like Trevor Baker got a tad bit loose off the wall, come down, connected with 18, and up and over goes the 23 up into the catch fence, and then up, and then, oh man, the 61 machine plows right into the number 23 of Trevor Baker, and he goes for a ride once again. Tow truck not going to have to be called. The 23 finally reappears here. Lots of damage to the front end of that machine, but we're going to take another quick look at this one. Is the 23 machine went for one whale of a ride. That's Trevor Baker.
Yeah, it's a tough break for Trevor there as well. So those guys, it was getting after it really good, and why not? It's a good night. It's a Monday night. It's DirtSeries.com. It's Eldora Speedway. It's Full Velocity TV. You get the perfect storm together out there. These guys really going to go at it. But we're getting back to greasing here. A double file restart going to be the way to land early on in the going. Lap number 9 on the board. It's going to be Torn Shirts with Josh Blanchard, Joshua Ely, Jamie Reed, Billy Hipp, and Dylan Petty going to be your top 3 rows. Pace car going to make that duck for cover here through 3 and 4 this time around, and going to set these guys loose with 31 laps here left tonight at the Eldora Speedway, Rossburg, Ohio. The playground tonight here for the guys of the Randomizer Challenge Championship night. Green flag comes from the starter stand. We're back to racing. Torn Shirt's going to drive it deep into turn number 1 there on the low side. Looks like he may clear. Blanchard up high. They're 3 wide already on back for second. God, look at those guys. Ely in the middle. Who's that red car down? Those guys. Billy Hipp's 46 down low, and Shirts there stuck up high. They come off of 4.
Look at the 125 machine, too, coming up through the field. That's Dylan Petty. Petty up on the top shelf of the Speedway. He's been motoring up through as we're back to yellow flag just as quickly as we went to green flag here tonight, Phil. There's a little bit of caution plagued here as we're looking to see what happened in this one. And, man, I'm not 100% positive what happened here as we're looking through the field and just to see who was involved in this one. We're going to take a look, and I'm not 100% positive.
All right, I got 3 guesses. The 3 car of Cody Connor, the 61 of Corey Cook, or the 199 of Eric Caskey. So take a look at those 3, Todd, and tell us what you come back with.
Well, I already got it, and the 199 was involved in this one. The 199 went for one wild ride here. Caskey in the 199. So we're going to take a look back just to see what happened to him. As he was in a 3-wide battle, came up in front of Vanagon there. Vanagon hooked him just a tad bit, just out of real estate there. 61 involved. Somebody else warping way down at the bottom there. Not sure who that was. And tough break for the 199.
Sure is. And, you know, we'll have some fun with Eric Caskey out there in the 199. That's a number that DirtSeries.com belongs to our old buddy out there, Big Country Jamison Colbridge. And, you know, you got to be quick into the service here, Todd, with number assignments, because it looks like Eric, may have beat Jamison in here. Big Country out there riding in 18th aboard car number 22. He was a little bit perturbed by that one tonight. Almost thought like somebody stole his primary car. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But Eric Caskey, 199, he's had a good night. He's going to have to restart deep in the field. Off of turn number 4. Green flag going to go back in the air. Torn Shirts and Josh Blanchard lead the field. And they are going at it up here as yellow comes out. Is diving, trying to find clear race. A brake pedal to slow down and catch up to the pace car. So caution once again on the speedway. I heard you say the 83 car of Josh Smith get turned around, and it's a product of street stocks at Eldora. I'm telling you, Todd, it's so tough to pass. You got to get up high, and you almost got to lean on the guy next to you. And it sucks for Josh. He got turned around here involved with this one. Who else did this one get?
And they got the 27th, Mike Vanagan involved in that one, Josh Smith. Those are the two cars that were majorly involved here in this yellow flag. So tough break for those two drivers as they're going to have to come all the way from the back again. And yellow flag being plagued here so far as iRacing.com. Pace car has led the most laps here this evening, Phil. So we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen as this transpires here. As we're not even halfway home. We still have 23 more laps remaining here of the Randomizer Challenge season finale here, dirt-series.com. Got to thank everybody for tuning in, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. Don't forget to share our links out there. We'd like to see some more viewership out there on Facebook Live, Twitch, and YouTube. So don't forget to share our links. Is the viewer count down just a tad bit here tonight? Street stock racing at its finest here on Full Velocity TV. Some different camera angles. Got all the nice little widgets here on Full Velocity TV. Would like to see you guys share this link as much as you can. Show them that Full Velocity out there is #1, and show them what they're missing if they have not tuned in to Full Velocity TV.
Absolutely right. Thank all you guys out there watching, for liking, for sharing, following, subscribing, interacting. We love to see you guys out there in the chat. I'm really happy to see, I saw Sal out there on Facebook a little while ago say, Todd, it sounded like your volume was a little bit down tonight. Also got that same call from Johnny over there in YouTube Live watching as well. So guess I'll have to make a little tweak here over the course of the night. And as we get into our second race of the night, doubleheader of Full Velocity TV here tonight. Randomizer Challenge at Eldora. Super late models at Renegade over here, presented by Dirt Series at Lanier coming up next. But we're back to green flag racing. One lap shy of the halfway marker, and we turn it back to Torrin Schurz and Josh Blanchard. Hopefully some green flag racing this time. The 3 and 4 wide pictures look great, but there's got to be some give and take out there as well.
It definitely got to be some give and take. The 33 Torrin Schurz now out to the lead again here and trying to run her off into the sunset as we're almost halfway home here as we get 20 of 40 laps. So finally to the halfway mark is Jamie Reed running in that second spot, having a good run. Fredbacher in the number 15. He is running in third. Fourth is Josh Blanchard. Dylan Petty now trying to wrestle that away from Blanchard. Billy Hip still into the fray. The 69 of Corey Whitworth lurking back there. He is currently in seventh. Is the 69 machine of Whitworth. So now Fedkenauer are able to pass him, though, and put him back to the 8th position. But I tell you what, 69 of Corey Whitworth, you're going to see him come up through the field. Is yellow flag going to fly once again? I spoke too soon. And I think this involves Frank Gonzalez in that 04 machine.
I think it may, and I'm going to put the call out there now. If somebody can hear me, somebody go to that flag stand, steal that yellow flag. We got some yellow fever going on tonight here at the Eldora Speedway. So I don't know if we need some elixir for Dr. Green. I'm not sure we can afford that, but golly. Somebody go down there and take that yellow flag away. Let these guys go at it. And the Demolition Derby, Todd, is advertised after the race on the backstretch. They're tearing up enough cars here in Eldora. Show us what happened to Frank.
Showed it a couple of different times already. Frank Gonzalez went for a ride, backed it down in here. Gonzalez gets up alongside here, gets a tad bit loose, but the 13 machine gets it into the side of Gonzalez. Is the 13 of AJ Cruz. I don't think he meant it there, Phil. He was just coming in hot and heavy. Gets a piece of the 04 fast Frank Gonzalez. So Gonzalez going to have to show really how fast he is from the rear of the field.
All right, he's going to have to do so, but he's going to have less than 20 laps to do it here. Is 23 of 40 on the board here, live at Eldora, Full Velocity TV, Randomizer Challenge, Championship Night for DirtSeries.com. The first of 2 champions to crown here tonight. Guys at Dirt Series were handed the reins of Renegade Raceway Promotions as well. We have the Pro Late Model Series coming up here next year, Championship Night over there for as well. The guys over at Renegade, so we'll see a lot more of these same guys, maybe some new faces out there, and some more great racing coming up next year live on Full Velocity TV. Late model action at the Lanier National Speedway in Bradenton, Georgia. So that'll be where we take off next, but we're still here in Rossburg, Ohio, getting the Randomizer Challenge night settled in, and the story here tonight has been the yellow flags here. Racetrack certainly tough to pass. Street stocks at Eldora, always a tough game, and we're out here tonight, 24 laps in. Green flag going to go back in the air. A single file restart finds Torrin Schurz. He's going to lead the field through turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, the smooth criminal in the number 33 machine, as we've seen that on his sprint car here when he won Friday night Full Velocity TV. The smooth criminal in the number 33 machine. So I'm having a hard time saying that. Sinus is starting to clog up once again on me, so I'm thinking I'm going to get sick around 15 here because the weather just keeps changing. And from negative 40 to now 61 today, kind of ridiculous here. Yellow flag going to fly once again. Phil, I think paging Dr. Green's going to have to be done. I hear Eldora. I mean, it's just not happening here this evening.
No, it's certainly not. And I see guys like Dylan Petty toward the back of the field now, so maybe he gets a piece of the latest action. Not the way you want to get on TV tonight, but a lot of guys are doing so. I believe Derek Fetkenhauer, I believe he took the 86 car behind the wall as well, so he may have got a piece of that one as well. So I don't know, Todd. It's tough to tell what happened, but show us what you got. I'm sure something happened. It's been happening at Eldora all night.
Yeah, definitely been happening, and I'm going to tell you right now, here's what happened. Pretty much going to show it on screen. Patty up top there. Looks like Hip got into the side of him. Comes down, connects with the 86, does Patty. 86 to Fetkenhauer hard into the outside wall. Patty comes back across, collects the 23 of Trevor Baker. Vanagon, I'm not sure what Vanagon was doing there. Got a tad bit loose. Wasn't sure where he was going to go. Got into Earl Clements again. So second time Earl Clements has been involved in a wreck here, Phil. So tough break for a lot of these drivers here tonight. Eldora, just a demolition derby here tonight, unfortunately. Season ending, and Eldora's been a high-line track. It looks like Jamie Reed in that 105 machine was able to wrestle that away from Torrance Shirts there. I'm not sure how, through one of these scoring loops.
Yeah, and it was definitely some stuff going on here as well. There's some tempers being raged down there. Looks like Dylan Petty's car has been, parked by the starter here. They pointed him to the pit area. Looks like Bailey Hip's car also was come down pit road. So, looks like maybe some heated tempers, some hurt feelings out here at Eldora tonight. It has been tough sledding. Racetrack's certainly tough, and it's taken two really good race cars out of the event here. With just now about 12 laps remaining. We got that lead change up front. Jamie Reed, as you said, is able to wrestle it away from Torrance Shirts. George Fehrenbacher in for third. Josh Blanchard, Corey Whitworth. That's your top five. We're back to racing.
Just showing Phil what went on there between the 46 and the 125 there quickly. I know we're back to green flag racing there, but a little bit of contact, extracurricular activities going on there. Is a tough break for those two drivers. His temper is getting the best of those two drivers here this evening. So like you said, we're back to green flag racing, working, scurrying back here with Torrance Shirts with the lead, the 105 of Jamie Reed running in that second spot. Third is George Fettenbacher. Fourth is Corey Whitworth now, as he's been going back and forth with Josh Blanchard. So Blanchard right now holding on to fourth, but Corey Whitworth in fifth.
Yeah, that 69 has been ominously coming through the field all night long as he makes a little bit of contact with the outside wall through turns 3 and 4. But we're starting to run out of laps here. It's 32 on the board, and just as we think we're getting back to a little bit of a green flag run, we go back under caution flag again here at Eldora. I believe this is number 8 of the night. This is just completely it sucks for the guys out there, but it sucks for the league at DirtSeries.com. It sucks for us. It sucks for the viewers out there. We appreciate you guys staying with us. We're all getting through this one together here tonight. It's been a rough one for sure. This one's almost going to feel like a street fight when this one is done. Looks like Corey Cook's night may be done in the 61, and not sure what else you got down there for us, Todd.
Well, contact between the 199 and the 75 there. Sends the 75 around in front of Frank Gonzalez, the number 3 machine. Collects Vanagon, 61 machine. Trevor Baker, the 24 machine. 75 up on his lid, and it looks like a demolition derby over there in the corner. These guys circling around each other. iRacing.com pace car. Fantastic move there through the field, splitting them there, Phil. Getting away from that carnage.
Yeah, well, it looks like it. I'm going to try to go back here and watch delayed through the feed. The only problem is tonight my feeds are, about 2 or 3 minutes behind, so I can't even see what you're showing us, which after spending a week in the headquarters out there in upstate New York with Todd, showing all the, seeing how he gives you all the pictures to replay, I kind of wish I could watch that back here in real time, but unfortunately we can't do that. We're back to our old way of doing things, but that's why Todd's the best of the business out there, running those controls, giving us all the great replays. We've had a lot of them here at Eldora. We've had a lot of restarts. We've got that groove down there set by the iRacing.com pace car. He has led the most laps here tonight at Eldora. He's going to make one more trek toward the infield 35 laps going to go up on the board this time around. Who is it going to be here tonight to wrestle away this final randomizer challenge race? It is Torrin Shirts up there with the lead. Jamie Reed, George Fehrenbacher, Josh Blanchard, Corey Whitworth. That's your top 5. We have 5 laps remaining in Rossburg, Ohio.
5 laps remaining here. The number 33, Torrin Shirts, leads the charge here into turn 1 and already down to the back straightaway here. So the 105 of Jamie Reed still running in second. Fettenbacher running in that third spot. Corey Whitworth now down into fourth as he's running the bottom slider there. As Whitworth now up to fourth, but laps are winding down here, Phil. 4 laps remaining at Eldora.
4 laps at Eldora, and both the race leaders making a little bit of love to the wall. Torrin hit it. Jamie Reed hit it. Fehrenbacher staying away from it. He's running a distant third. Blanchard there fourth. Whitworth in for fifth. Who's it going to be off the corner here as we're going to get 3 laps remaining? Torrin Shirts going to lead the field through 1 and 2 here at 3 to go.
And Torrin Shirts, the 105 of Jamie Reed, still running second. About 5 car lengths separate himself and Torrin Shirts. Shirts has been on a tear here as of late on Full Velocity TV. Went in the 305 sprint cars, the Rocky Top 305 sprint cars at Horror Motorsports on Friday night, trying to win back-to-back shows here on Full Velocity TV. 2 laps remaining. Popsicle 6 in the air. 2 more trips around Eldora for that number 33 Midwest Racing Development Machine.
Yeah, less than 1 mile remains here. Can Torrin pick up a win here tonight? The randomizer challenge at Eldora, this time off of turn number 4. White flag going to go over the field here for car number 33. Torrin Shirts going to pull his way to turn number 1 and 2 for the final time. A pretty substantial lead, 5 or 6 car lengths off of Jamie Reed, who bounces his way off the outside wall. Off of 2, down the back chute for the final time. Into 3 and 4. He can see the checkered flag from here. Reed going to make one more trek to the bottom. That's going to be short-lived. Torrin Shirts going to pick up the win at the randomizer challenge finale at Eldora. Gives second to the 105 of Jamie Reed. Third's going to be George Fehrenbacher. Corey Whitworth's going to finish up 4th. Josh Blanchard in for 5th. 6th, AJ Cruz. Jameson Colbridge up to 7th. Jared Windholz 8th. Josh Smith 9th. And Eric Caskey, he takes the 199 out there with a solid top 10 night. What has been a very, very tough night for the guys at DirtSeries.com. But it is Torrin Shirts. Once again, I think, Todd, you know, when you said it was going to be 1 and it may lead to a lot more for the 33 car, it certainly has. Torrin Shirts going to be your big winner tonight here in Eldora.
Yeah, as he's doing his victory celebrations, his donuts down here on the front straightaway. Torrin Shirts and the Midwest Racing Development Machine. Fantastic run for him once again, bringing down the victory. Back-to-back wins here on Full Velocity TV. Can Torrin Shirts be stopped here? We'll have to wait and see, as we got some good races coming up here this whole entire week, and he's a part of quite a few of them here. I believe he might even show up here tonight for the final race here in the Pro Late Models. We'll see if he does show up for Renegade. It's going to be rather interesting here. That will be coming up next here on Full Velocity TV. Got to thank everybody for tuning in here. So we got a double build tonight. So if you want to share away here, we'll be having live links go up here momentarily. After we get through the top 3, Renegade will be around about 10:15 p.m. Eastern time here on Full Velocity TV. That's another show you're not going to want to miss here this evening.
No, it absolutely is not. As we move into our post-race show here, the Randomizer Challenge Series here at Eldora. We'll see if we can't talk to at least our top 3, and maybe do we even try to talk to the series champion Corey Whitworth here. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. I think, without a doubt, I believe he wins the series championship, but definitely talk to our top 3. We'll get Todd to victory lane to talk to Torrin, and we'll come run down trackside, talk to Jamie Reed here second. But first on the docket, we'll talk to the driver of car 15. That is George Fehrenbacher. George, terrific run for you guys here tonight. Up to the 3rd spot. We did see a lot of carnage, a lot of yellow flags, I think, as we expect to see here street stock racing at Eldora. But for the most part, your car was clean all night long and able to stay up there in the top 5. Tell us about your run.
Well, started off about 9th place, and I think 2nd lap I got into somebody. I'm not exactly sure. And, probably caused the first caution, but yeah, the name of the game is just plant that right rear up as far against the fence and hold on.
It really is, and I think we kind of all knew, and I think we had a week to kind of all sit and think about it after, you know, having to delay this race 1 week. Street stocks at Eldora always makes for a tough night, but you got some really good race cars out there, a lot of really good drivers. What do you think, being a veteran like yourself, that may have plagued this field with a lot of extra caution that I think any of us kind of anticipated tonight?
I'm pretty new to iRacing. I've only been racing for 2 years, but I've battled a lot of these same guys back in our R Factor day. So we know a little bit of each other's tendencies and when it's time to get aggressive. You just got to kind of bide your time as best as you can, pick your battles, and try to move up.
Well, you did it really great here tonight. Had a great run in your heat race. Good job in time trials and able to take a top 3 here live at Eldora on Full Velocity TV. So, George, really, this may be the first time we've talked to you here on the post-race show. So welcome aboard, as we always do to the gang over here at Full Velocity TV, DirtSeries.com. I'm going to hand you the mic one more time. We've got a little bit of a light crowd, but we're out there live on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch TV. So if anybody out there you want to say hello to or thank friends, family, or sponsors, my friend, the floor is all yours to salute them all now.
All right. Well, there's a couple guys that I run with that kind of keep me up to speed. James Rotruck out in Maryland, Jeff Ferb Schweitzer out in Pennsylvania, and then one of the guys that I'm trying to help bring up through, he tried to run last weekend, but he wasn't able to, Mr. Andrew Rickard from my hometown here in Henderson, Kentucky.
Well, that's awesome there, George. Great to talk to you for the first time. Terrific run here tonight. 3rd place off Full Velocity TV. Great job tonight. Thank you for a few words. Hopefully we'll do this again real soon. Thank you. Great job.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for putting this on. Absolutely.
George Fehrenbacher's number 15 car going to bring it home in a 3rd spot tonight. We'll let him go down and, talk and debrief with his crew after a long night, and we'll run a little bit further down here. We'll talk to another guy. I think it's been a little while since we've talked to the number 105 car of Jamie Reed that finishes up here at P2 this evening. Jamie, you've had a kind of interesting night. You had a really good car. You led a couple of laps. Really tough to pass out here at Eldora, but you and Torn really went at it really well. Tell us about your battles over the course of 40 laps.
It was a good little run. We got in a little trouble early on. I thought I was about to lose it going into 3, but come out pretty good and finally got the outside. And me and Torn got to run, or Aaron got to running pretty good. And I thought I had something on the top side, and he slid me a little bit, and we got into each other. And then I collected a wall time or two, but it is what it is. It's a good little race, and I enjoyed racing with him. And had us about the same way it was in a race we ran a while back for a little bit of bonus money, but that's about it.
Hey, what more can you do at Eldora, right, in these street stocks? You guys, the outside lane, we talk about it. I think it's kind of become the norm here. I think everybody who knows street stocks Eldora knows it's going to go to the top lane of the racetrack. Knowing that on that last restart, single file, but those restarts you were outside, you had to think they're behind the wheel, and I'm sure you probably did. This was your best shot to take a run at the 33 and hope that thing maybe stayed green, because it was so doggone tough to pass out here.
That it was. Good job to the 33. Give a shout out to the iRace in the Carolinas and my buddy Eric Caskey. He had doubts coming into this race. I was like, man, you got this. And hell, he finished 10th. But Scotty Watts and Brian Dean, it was a little group we got going together for around the Carolinas. But it was a fun night of racing.
All right. Well, Jamie, terrific job. I usually give you the mic to give a shout out to those guys. But, hey, you already did it here on the post-race show. Great job tonight. Hopefully you see a whole lot more of you. And, great, good luck out there. We love seeing guys like you come out there. Great guy, great driver, and keep going, partner. Keep digging.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it.
All right, that is Jamie Reed aboard the 105 here tonight. Finishes up 2nd here at Eldora, the Randomizer Challenge Championship night. So, 2 really great guys there, George Fehrenbacher, Jamie Reed, and one more great one down there in Victory Lane for, God, I believe at least the 2nd time here in the last 4 or 5 days we've talked about Victory Lane. I'm not sure what Todd did to Torrin, but all of a sudden that Torrin shirts number 33 guy has come to life, to fire once again, and he finds himself in Rossburg, Ohio tonight in Victory Lane. He's down there with Todd now. We take it away down there, guys. I don't know what he said to you, Torrin, but whatever he did, he lit a fire in your rear end. What do you think, Todd?
Definitely down here in Victory Lane with the driver of the Midwest Racing Development, number 33, Torrin Shirts. 2nd time here on Full Velocity TV in as many days, probably about 4 days, like you said, Phil, as Torrin Shirts taking down the victory here. It's going to be back-to-back here on Full Velocity TV. Torrin, what a fantastic race here. You started in the 3rd position here tonight. Was done on the bottom side, but you knew we had to get to the top. And once you got to the top, you were able to check out there. Not check out too much because all the yellow flags had to plague you there just a tad bit. Reed was able to get by you and snooker you a couple of times, but able to get back to that top spot. Tell us about your race here this evening.
Yeah, it was a fun race. I started in the heat race there, starting 4th, battling Derek. which just lets you guys know is no longer part of our team. We wish him nothing but the best. He's doing well. I think it's Hono Nether Level or something is his team now. So it's just still cool battling him. Able to get the heat win, start third. Got around that 18 car to put me in second on a restart, and that's exactly where I needed to be. Pulled around, took the lead for a while. Jimmy Reed, he's always fast no matter what. I don't know how he got by me. The scoring must have been kind of weird on that because I don't feel like he never cleared me or anything, so it must have been just getting a nose in front of me or something. But kudos to him anyway. But I was able to catch him on the restart spinning tires and was able to pull the slide job and get past him and then just kept pulling away. I knew the car's fast and usually fast here. Anything with the wall being involved, I like it. So it was just a fun night and I like getting the victory.
Yeah, up on the top shelf of the Speedway is where you eat and where you live there, Torn, and we know that here on Full Velocity TV. And this type of track plays right into your threshold of what you're going to do, and it was a fantastic race here. Are we going to see you here up and coming here in the Renegade race?
No, I'd like to think so. Barring anything crazy, I should be there. Support our other teammate, Shane. He wasn't able to make it to this show, so hopefully he can maybe clinch a title or something like that. So we'll support him. I ain't running for points, just running it for fun. It's his championship night, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not the best in a pro late model at that track, so we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna give it my best.
Yeah, definitely. That's what you do here, Torton. Give it your best and maybe make it 3 in a row here on Full Velocity TV. If not, it's still 2 out of 3 is rather good here. And Torton, I'm going to give you the microphone. The floor is all yours. Thank you. We'd like to thank you here tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Midwest Racing Development. Me and Trevor were here tonight, and Shane will be there later. We're a pretty solid little team there, small but deadly. And I'd like to thank you guys for putting on this heck of a broadcast night in and night out. It's just such a fun show to watch. And then Josh for putting on Dirt Series tonight and Renegade later. Thank those guys a lot. And shout out to any of my family members watching if they're able to get a chance. And yeah, just move on to the next one. Hopefully I can go 3 for 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, picking up the win here tonight, Eldora Speedway, Rossburg, Ohio, the Dirt Series Randomizer Challenge season finale. Driver of the Midwest Racing Development number 33, that's Torn Shirts.
All right, Todd, well, we got one more to do here before we get off the air for the night. And I've run down here trackside, and it's official from Race Control. I think it was kind of a circumstantial here coming into the night, but a 4-time winner of the season, didn't win the last 2. But he won the first 4, and that's enough to give car number 69, Corey Whitworth, the series championship. So a quick little 6-race series, Corey, and you pick up 4 out of 6. 4 in a row. For a little while, we thought you were going to make a run at 6 for 6, but either way, a championship's always a great thing. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
All right, so we're going to talk about Eldora here tonight. Tough night for you guys. You had to go through the B main, which for the year you've had was kind of unheard of, and then had to pass a lot of cars up there to even race in the top 5. There was a lot of carnage around you tonight. How'd you manage to survive all that?
Go to the bottom and miss the wrecks and wait till late in the race to go to the one line up top.
That's smart. That's how you win championships right there. That's a guy giving it to you really straight. Go low, Mr. X. Look out for the 4-car if he's out there. We'll leave that for another day. But great job, Corey. Series champion here for DirtSeries.com. Randomizer challenge. And I think we'll lose a lot more. But I'm going to toss you the mic here as a series champion. You know how this works. Thank whoever you'd like to thank that's got you out here and putting you out there. We're holding out that championship trophy. Those are hard to come by. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I got to thank Full Velocity for broadcasting all 6 of these races, and got to thank Dirt Series, my whole team at Southern Sim Racing. One guy that I forgot, and I forget him every time, and I don't know why I do, but this guy helps me quite a bit, and I can't thank him enough. He didn't paint this car, this street stock, but he paints most of my other stuff, like modified and all that. It's Mike Minis. He's out in California. The guy does amazing work. I always forget to thank him in these interviews, but I definitely got to thank him. He's one of my best friends. That I met him through R Factor a few years ago, and we kind of clicked, and everything just worked out well. And he's just a big part of this for me. Got to thank fiance and our baby. That's about it, man. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of close racing, I don't even know what I'm talking about here.
No, well, I don't either for sure. That's what document for certain. Is it's been a long day out here in the household as well. But Corey, series champion. The rumbling is some Dirt Series. You may see another one of these randomizer challenges coming up here, starting in the next couple of weeks. So, could we expect to see you back to maybe defend the randomizer challenge championship?
Oh, I love this randomizer deal. Just get rid of the Legends cars, and I'll be back every time.
I like it. That's well spoken right there. Corey Whitworth, folks, that's your series champion over here at DirtSeries.com. The randomizer challenge, let him go down there and do whatever they're going to do down there as they celebrate a really good night here in Victory Lane. He'll be our car number 69. So that's going to do it for us here tonight live on Full Velocity TV here from Rossburg, Ohio. But we have one more race on the docket. About 30 minutes from now, we're heading over to the Renegade Raceway Promotions presented by the guys over here at DirtSeries.com. So a lot of the same characters we have just seen will be there at the Lanier National Speedway Pro Late Model Championship night coming up here tonight for the guys at Renegade Raceway Promotions. 10:15 about Eastern Time. We'll be back on the airwaves. So for our graphics guy, Mr. Mark Karch, for Jake Keel for Full Velocity Radio, for Jack Truin, my buddy Todd Stanton, my partner forever, Philacast here, going to sign off for now, for about 30 minutes. We'll be back here live with more Full Velocity TV. We'll see you here in a little bit.